Happy 50th birthday, Eric! I wish I was there to celebrate with you right now, but I want you to know I'm sending you lots and lots of happy thoughts and wishes here from Pittsburgh. And I want to take the time out now to thank you for all that you do, for always willing to listen and give advice, whether it's how to hard-boil eggs or how to pick a lock because I locked myself out of my room, or how to manage my money. You're always willing to help, and I truly appreciate it. And I want you to know you're such an inspiration. When I look back on how much you've changed over the last few years, always for the better, and you continue to grow and change, continue to look at ways in which you can improve yourself. You're such an inspiration, and I can't say enough how proud I am. And I want you to know that I love you, and I hope you know how much you're loved by everyone, not just me, not just the family, but by your coworkers, your friends. Everyone here at this party is here because they're celebrating you. So once again, happy birthday, and I hope you're enjoying yourself because you deserve it. And to 50 more years. Love ya. Mwah. See you soon.
We sold a bunch of tickets, but we want to get a whole bunch of other people. So, all right. So the last three numbers for the flight lesson. Hold on to your seats. Did the parachute come with that? That's extra. You take them up, you don't land them. 724. One more prize we're going to give out, and that number is 3251962.
Hey, that's mine. That's my ticket.
You're the winner.
I'm the winner of the best prize ever, and that is my hubby who's celebrating his birthday today. Honey, this is your day.
It's also my wedding anniversary.
Yeah, we made sure that he doesn't forget.
That's so she doesn't forget.
Bob is here. So we've only known you for a short time, but he wanted to give you Eric the Chef. So that's from Bob. So here you go, Eric. Here we go. Did everybody hear me okay? As you all know, I do acrostics, so it spells out Eric Rappaport. So here we go. E. Each step you have taken, you've tried to have faith. It was the right step. R. Rich you are in your broad smile. I. In giving a sense of warmth to those you meet in your T. Tell those you love. 2. Thanks so very much for the strengths you have given me. Happy birthday. Enjoy the rest of your day. And now, this is your day.
Yes, we have two surprise guests who traveled very far to be here. And you have to guess who they are. Hold on while I fetch them.
It's easy to tell who I am just by my voice, but I met you about, well, 31 years ago. And we shared stories, we shared cocktails, a little special thing called a TNT. So I guess this is going to be too hard for you to figure out who this is.
Chef Kremlick.
Exactly right. You got it.
My buddy. Well, he gave himself away, you know? Where is he? My teacher. There he is.
Which do you go?
You know this the other week when you saw me?
Yes, I do.
I hadn't seen the guy in 10 years, and I saw him a couple weeks ago, and he never went up.
And we were through the same chefs association. I decided to get active with it again. And as I was driving up there, I said, God, Eric's going to be there tonight. He's not supposed to see me.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to start telling stories now?
Yeah. Well, so I'll tell one. So I met Chef Kremlick. I got a big enough voice. I don't need my brother. I met Chef Kremlick. Hey, Tony, how are you? Sorry. I met Chef Kremlick when we opened up the Allentown Hilton, 9th and Hamilton Street, right? So I was at the Culinary Institute of America, and I was on my externship. And Chef Kremlick's a graduate, and he was the chef de cuisine with Harry Kaczynski, who's a retired chef now. But Mike actually supervised my externship. So we opened that hotel together. I actually started there 2 weeks before it opened. We were unpacking boxes and everything. And so, you know, back in the day, 31 years ago, they could get away with a lot of stuff. So I was abused.
He was on the low end of the food chain. It was his coming out party.
Yes, yes. So I definitely, Chef Kremlick broke me in the right way. You can't get away with the stuff they did to me anymore. So there's laws today, but I always appreciate Chef Kremlick, and he was, oh man, this is great, man.
Yeah. But there was a couple of very endearing moments. The first one was number one. When I came on board there, I came to learn the hotel industry. So the very second week I started there, I was walking in one day, and Harry was walking out, and he threw me the keys. He goes, "It's all yours. I can't take this no more." Thanks. So I was kind of, here I am, and it was a huge hotel, all things going on all the time. And Eric was, like they said, the extern there. But one of the things that stuck out in my mind was we had to do this special function for a group called the Chaîne. The Chaîne des Pâtissiers, which is this gourmet society. And I didn't know who they were. And so anyway, I was told to come up with a menu, to do this. So the creative thought process behind that menu, I still have that, by the way. Okay. Was Eric, myself, and a young man called Todd, his name is Todd Reifinger. And so we produced the menu. Yeah. So we produced the menu, and the committee, they sat down and they ate it. And then 2 days later, they wanted to review everything. So we walked down the banquet hall and into that room, and there were 3 chairs lined up in front of this panel. I think, what the heck did we do? So we went in there, we sat down, and the committee, about 5 guys, and one of them was our future boss, Bob Wood, another great man. And to put it lightly, they ripped us a new one. Yes, they did.
We got initiated the right way.
Damn it! So we had to go back to the drawing board, but long story short was, everything came out great, everything came out fine. And that was a true story, that really happened. And another one was, they had these old-time gas burners under the heat wells. Remember this? You know.
Yeah, I knew. I wasn't going to tell a story. Thanks for telling me. I told them they abused me, right?
It wasn't bad abuse. It was just kind of, we knew what we were doing.
Yeah.
So they had these hot wells on the front line, and Eric's turned him. He was up in the front line. He did his rotation. He was in here. He was in there. So the one thing that had to happen was some genius engineer made you crawl under this thing to light it. So every day, somebody had to get on his back and shimmy underneath this thing and look up and sit there and strike these matches to light this burner. Now, the best part is that once you're under there and you look down, all you can see is your belly, and yeah, we had one, yeah, and your toes, okay, because there was only about that much space. So what we decided to do, and you got to bear with me on this one, it's a little, we all gathered around, and a couple of us actually dropped our pants. And then one guy started pouring water. So it had to...
You got the picture?
And Eric's underneath this thing screaming, thinking that we're taking a leak on the guy.
Yeah, okay.
The screams he was making. So we had to let him out. And the last story I'll tell real quick, and it's another true one. New Year's Eve, the very first New Year's Eve that the Allentown Building's going to have. So we have this big to-do going on and everything's happening. And we're feeding hundreds of people this way. We're feeding hundreds of people that way. And after midnight, okay, everything's done. We're still busy. And we had to take inventory that night. So I'm looking around, and the line cooks, they're gone. Where the heck are they? And I'm looking here, there's nobody in the kitchen. Where the heck did they go? So I'm looking around, and I went out towards the restaurant. There they are, okay? And leading the conga line was this 18-year-old kid with a TNT in one hand, Tangerine tonic, for those who don't know, and his party stuff in the other. What the hell's going on out here?
That was a good time.
And then the next time we're over at Shookie's.
Yeah.
So that was it. Eric, my friend.
I took you to Silver Lake Inn to introduce you to Richie Snyder.
Oh, my cousin Eddie, man. I got that one pretty quick. That's that Jersey accent. From Harrisburg. Yeah, the Jersey accent from Harrisburg.
Welcome to This Is Your Life, Eric Rappaport. Our next guest has for a clue a McDonald's bag and a cheeseburger.
Yeah, that's not helping. I don't need that. That's a clue?
More clues?
Well, I've learned how to order from McDonald's from my friends I always order something special. Go ahead.
Can you guess who it is?
They say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, I am very grateful that all of you were a part of raising me, and I'm glad for the part that I could play in helping to be a part of your village too in raising. The last time I left you in this area, you were going off to high school. Imagine my surprise when I got a phone call telling me that you were going to be 50 years old. It hardly seems possible. I'm grateful for so many things. One thing I'm always eternally grateful is all that your mom taught me throughout the year, because I think she taught me how to be a better parent and a good parent and a fair parent.
I grew up in that.
And so?
Oh,
Hey, Eric.
wow.
How you doing? Happy birthday.
Thanks, Tina.
I sure wish I could be there to get
one of those great big bear hugs that you're so good at getting. Sorry, Eric. Wish I was there. Anyway.
This house that we're standing at probably is the only kosher house on the second and third levels because a McDonald's bag and cheeseburger ruined it for your mom and got you and me into a bunch of trouble on that special day.
One of the best memories I have of you, Eric, is I remember looking at what to me was who knows what. It were all these words. It wasn't English. It wasn't written in English. The letters weren't the same. You had to read it backwards. And the last thing was you had to sing with all of those things. And I remember thinking to myself, am I the only one who's met this child? Because there's no way any of all of this is coming together. And yet, there you were for your bar mitzvah. And it was the most fabulous thing I've ever been to like that ever, because you did a perfect job. And then that made me realize that you could be and do anything. Eric, I sure hope your love of cooking has suited better than my love of eating for me. I sure hope you have the happiest birthday ever. Sounds like you must have the most wonderful family. Take care. Love you. Bye.
Oh, there we go. The house, you saw Eric pointed out his house, but the house next door, I was so fortunate to have the babysitter, Tina Terry Rohrbach, who's now married with 3 children and a couple grandchildren. And she, one of the stories that she said, it was, she, you know, not being Jewish, and I had a kosher home at that time. By the way, you all know who I am. I assume everybody knows I'm Eric's mom. I have so much to say, but I'm not. You all got it. There's so much food. Please eat. But I think you all know how proud I am of this magnificent human being that I'm so thrilled and proud to say is my son.
So that's great. Thank you all very much. Am I supposed to? All right. Well, I wasn't. But so, you know, just like my mom has become very active. My mom and Joe have become active in the synagogue and have been, Joe, my stepfather here, have become very active. And I keep hearing my mom walking around saying how proud she is of me, right? But I'm also proud of my mom. I'm just an emotional kind of guy. But anyway, that's because when I was 18, I got trapped under a heat line. That's why. But I mean, my mom has touched so many people's lives in so many ways in this valley. And so many people say, are you Elaine? Are you Elaine's son? Are you Elaine's son? And I just want to kind of return back how proud I am of my mom. And thank God for Joe. What a wonderful, steadfast human being in my life. Okay, you can have it back.
Okay, and that's why I kept Rappaport, Elaine Rappaport Bass, okay, so I can say I'm connected. I just want to tell one fast funny story about the keeping kosher. One day, my former husband, Julian, and I came home, and we came in, and, you know, Tina met us at the door, and she said, oh, Mrs. Rappaport, I'm so upset. Right away, I said, oh, the kids are right, Harris is all right, Eric's all right. Yeah, but, oh, they made me do something, and I didn't want to. I said, what had happened? She said, well, what happened is I went to serve them dinner, and I took out, and I was serving hot dogs, and I took out a milk fork. That fork was for milk, for dairy, and they got so upset, and they said, you have to go outside and bury it in the backyard. And that's where your fork is. They made me bury it in the backyard. I didn't want to do it. That's okay. They were right. And that's what you know.
Again, greetings from a family who are not here. This is from your brother, who is actually in California right now, and he sent this for you.
50th birthday ever, 50, 50. That's a lot of years. Well, I'm just 3 years behind you, and I just, you know, I love you like a brother, and I just wish I was there to celebrate with you, but I'll see you soon, and I love you, bro. Bye.
Birthday, 50 years old, huh? Wow.
That's quite an accomplishment, and I think you get cheated, Eric. Your birthday and your anniversary coming together. There's a little shortfall here, but we'll see what we can do to make it fun. It's so nice to be with you in this way. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, and know that we send our love.
Sorry we can't be with you to share the day. I hope the party Worked out very, very well. We love you, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
We'll think about you.
Thank you all very, very much. It was, I was surprised, to say the least. I'm like, where is everybody? They said I was cooking for 80 and there are like 50 people here. And I'm like, oh no, so you guys better eat. Wow, there's more food up here too. Oh, so God will provide is what she said to me. So she knew the Filipinos were coming, they'll provide. Wow, this is great, man. It's so wonderful to see all these beautiful people. So like in that picture there, just like a lot of you of KI times don't really know that I used to be very heavy and I'm not anymore. So I think that's what my wife was showing. But you know, it's because of, you know, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, it's all because I was trapped under that line 31 years ago. But there's this guy, you'll never meet him, but so, you know, like we were talking last night. I went out to eat with my mom and Joe and Gabby came and Jared Livesey was with us and Joshua. And you know, we're talking about turning 50. And like, I'm cool with 50, like I'm all right. And a lot of it's because of where I am. Like, I'm so grateful in my life. And I got a beautiful wife who loves me, who supports me, who encourages me, who's there for me. We're just so like on the same page. And you know, many of you that know us, you know, for so long, you thought we were married. We only just got married a year ago. To make it official and to declare our public love. So this is you know, our 1-year anniversary, and you know, I am a grateful husband. I'm a grateful father. I'm a grateful son. I'm a grateful stepson. I'm a grateful stepfather, and I'm also a grateful friend of all of you people. So thank you all for being here today, and let's eat. Happy birthday to you.